Here, the ancient Mesopotamians have the river, and they have levees over here to keep the water from the river from overflowing into their villages.
And if they didn't have irrigation, they didn't know how to do this stuff, all of this would be flooded, and they would have to move their houses about every year.
The levees prevent water from overflowing into their villages.
And that's what happens.
And they built a dam right here. They would build gates so they could stop the flow of water whenever they wanted to their crops, and then they could open it again so their crops could have as much water.
And the dams would be able to release water and store it for later use. So this part of the river would be lower, and this part would be higher, and that part would be the highest because of the dams. It took many years for them to dig the canals off and branch off of the rivers, and then they built other branched off other canals.
Make smaller ditches to water their crops.
And these canals and rivers could go very long distances to travel to different types of villages. And also, they sometimes used boats or canoes, like this one, and they would go to the other people's crops or get different water from other places. And now they would go onto the boats and get off and take the water, use it for other things to their villages, not only crops. And this would mainly solve the problem of the uncontrollable water supply. Now that Mesopotamians of a long time ago have invented irrigation, we now use it in our daily lives to help our crops, even though they look different. So
this helped out all around the world.
thanks for watching.